Hello, we are going to begin topic 13, which is measures of central tendency, and our first lesson is over how to find a mean, median, mode, and range. So, measure of central tendency, we got some vocabulary in this first page, is a single number that represents a typical value for the set of numbers, and there are four different ways of figuring that. And the first one is mean, which is the measure of central tendency found by dividing the sum of the data by the number of addends. So you have a little thing here where it says mean equals total of set of items, and then divided by the number of items. And we'll show an example towards the bottom of this next page. The median is the measure by putting them in order, and then from least to greatest, and then finding the middle number. If there is not a middle number and you come up with two, what you need to do is to take those two numbers, you add them together, and you divide by 2. You find the average of those two. And on the one where it shows the 12 and 16 being the two left over, add those up, you get 28 divided by 2 equals 14. And then the mode, the mode is the central tendency found by getting all the numbers and then finding the one that happens the most. So in the example you see on there, you see there are 3 5s, and there are 2 6s, 2 2s, and 2 3s. So the one that is the most would be 5. And then range, this one should be a review. That is where you put them in order, you find the smallest value and the biggest value, and you subtract those. And that number would be the range of your data. So those are the 4 sets, and I'm going to do an example here with you with this set of 5 data, and then find those 4 sets, and then I'm going to have you try one on your own. So what we need to do to find the mean, we need to add up the numbers. So I'm going to add up 2 plus 9 plus 7 plus 5 plus 2. And when I add those together, I get 2 and 11, or 2 and 9 is 11, plus 7 is 18, plus 5 is 23, plus 2 is 25. And then I take that number and divide it by the total number of items, which is 5. So my mean for this data is 5. To find the median, I need to put them in order. So I need to do 2, 2, 5, 7, and 9. And the middle one is here. So I eliminate top and bottom, and then the next 2, and I'm left with 5 as my median. Okay, the one that happens the most, and we see with our numbers in order here that 2 happens 2 times. So our mode for that data is 2. And then for the range, I take the biggest number, which is 9, and I subtract 2, and I get 7. So what I would like you to do is to pause the video, and I would like you to try the next set on your own. Okay, welcome back. Let's check our results for this next one. Sometimes it's just easier to just put them in order to begin with. So I would do 12, 12, 15, 16, and then 21 and 21. So I need to add those up, add up those numbers. So I get 12 plus 12 plus 15 plus 16 plus 21 plus 21. So that's 42 right there. That's 31. That's 24. 66. And then 77. So 24, 142, 66, plus 31 is 77. I'm going to divide that by 6, because there are 6 data points, and I get 1, carry the 2. So I've got 12.8 approximately. For my median, I find the middle number, and I see that these two are my middle. So I've got 2 numbers. 15 divided by 16, or 15 plus 16 divided by 2 would be 15.5. My mode, I've got 2 numbers that are the same, so I've got 2 modes. So I got 12 and 21. And then my range would be 21 minus 12, which would be 9. Okay, so big takeaway number one, the mean, median, mode of the data should be blank, then the biggest number should be smaller than the bigger number and bigger than the smallest number in the data set. And if the range is small, the data set is blank. If the range is big, if the data set is small, the data is more condensed. And for the range of a bigger set of data, the big is more spread out. So we got some practice problems and an exit ticket to do. So we will be going into making a box and whisker plot next. So good luck in trying these, and ask your teachers if you have any issues with the problems.